Good morning. Jared left me the camera. We're going to try to get started planting some beans today. But in the process of adjusting the planter yesterday evening, we found a wear point that we missed when we did our winter maintenance. So we've got some bushings that have a pretty severe wear on them that takes the slop out of your closing wheels. So I'm going to finish putting in, I've got about 8 rows left to replace, and we'll finish getting those put in, and we'll go around and we'll get some seed loaded and see if we can't get the bean planter running today. It's as simple as just unbolting it, putting the new piece in, and bolting it back together. So we got the replacement parts on our closing wheel adjustments. We moved the hot load of chemical to the next farm where Jared's going to need to load next spring burn down. So I'm going to pick Dustin up and we're going to head over and get the seed tender hooked on and load the first beans for the season. Sometimes you have to improvise a little when you don't have the battery to run your power doors. Had a little cover crop left in there that we had to get cleaned out before we loaded. So, got her done.
Well, if you guys guessed it, had to do a little bit of rearranging here. Got to make some more room. Just a little bit too tight to get some of this stuff out. I don't know if you guys can see through that top window right there, but there's 3 bags of beans in that front compartment. So now I'm going to move this conveyor to the back half, load it up with 3 more bags. That way that baby is nice and full. So this is what it looks like. Fully loaded. 3 bags in front, 3 in back. And each of those bags had almost 2,000 pounds of seed in them. So if you do your math, that's almost 12,000 pounds of soybean seeds in here, ready to be planted.
Okay, we're back to the planter. We got the seed wagon loaded. Gonna go ahead and fire the tractor up and drop the planter in the ground, and I've got to go back where I replaced the wear parts on the closing wheels. I have to align those with my seed trench, get those centered up and tighten them so that they are running true and closing the seed trench as needed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the planter in the ground, not seeding anything, nothing's running. I just need to make a mark on where my seed trenches are being formed, and then we'll go back and we'll align our closing wheels and tighten them down, and we should be ready to go. So as you can see, the seed trench right here between the closing wheels. And what we'll do is we can set those to where it's all being centered. We'll tighten those bolts down and be ready to go. I believe the bean planter is set up, adjusted, and ready to fill up with seed. We've got to get a battery put into the seed tender so that all my remote control and scale work. So we'll get that done, and we'll see if we can get some seed beans put into the planter. See if we got power. Hey, some E-flow into the coats the seed with talc and graphite for lubrication. Okay, I think we are ready to try to load the bean planter. think that's probably it for this video. We have officially started planting 2024. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you again on the next one.